Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another Self-Working Saturday. Today I'm going to teach you one of my new tricks from my upcoming book called Shoot to Kill. It's sort of a three-phase impossible prediction style trick that sort of has an overkill vibe to it, by Paul Harris. Let's get into it. So today we're going to try something with ESP, alright? What I want you to do is, without really thinking about it, cut off some cards off the top of the deck, maybe 20 or so or less, however many you want, alright? So maybe that much right there. Now, have you ever made a prediction before? No? Well, all you have to do is really use your gut instinct, your intuition, alright? So what I'll have you do is, whenever you get a certain feeling, just say stop as I shuffle the cards, alright? Stop right here. Now look, you could have said stop anywhere, but what if I told you that you just predicted exactly how many cards Peter just cut off? Sounds impossible, but watch, we'll try it. Let's see what you have here. A 10 and a 6. Alright, so wouldn't it be crazy if Peter cut off exactly 16 cards? 10 and 6 make 16. So we'll try it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards exactly. Now that's pretty crazy. I mean, you just felt that, right? But what if I told you I knew exactly which cards that you would cut to? In fact, I have a card over here under the card box in this envelope that's been sitting here the whole time. Look, you cut to a 6 and a 10. We'll use 6 and the spade, which makes the 6 of spades. Now, those could have been any cards, but in here I have one card, which is the 6 of spades. Now that's just, using your gut instinct, your intuition. But Peter, you cut to a card, you cut to exactly 16 cards. Which, here's the thing I don't understand. If you take a look at your card, the King of Diamonds, I wrote down one card on the back of this 6 of spades, which is the King of Diamonds. Alright, so here is your setup. You have a 20 card setup, well, plus 1. Here's what I mean. So you'll take out all the spades and put them in order from ace to king, ace being the top card, alright? Then what you do is you take your force card, in this case I have the King of Diamonds, and you want to put 6 cards on top of your setup, so any 6 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the King of Diamonds on top of all, which makes a 20 card total packet. Alright, so next you take a 6, maybe the 6 of hearts, and put it on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so 6 of hearts on bottom, or 20 cards set up on top, and you're good to go for that deck setup. Now you take a card from a different deck, the 6 of spades, which will match the predictions, because you have your 6, which matches that, and your setup, which is all the spades, will match the spade. Alright, so the 6 and the spade, 6 of spades. So then you take a Sharpie and you write down your prediction card, in this case the King of Diamonds, on the back of this card, and this goes in a little envelope, or in your wallet, or in your pocket, or anywhere you want to put it. Alright, so actually you put it face up so they can't see the writing yet. Alright, so put it face up in your little envelope and put it right there so it's in full view at all times. Now you're ready to go. So what you do is you just start talking about ESP, and you say ESP is just using your extrasensory perception, which is just using your gut feeling or your intuition. All right, so you have spectator 1 cut off some cards, and they can cut off anywhere from 1 to 20 cards. All right, well, 7 to 20 cards. All right, so you want to have them cut into that spade setup, is what I'm saying. All right, so maybe this many right here, and they cut off to the 9, so you're good to go. So what you do is you turn your other spectator and you say, look, have you ever made a prediction before? And they'll probably say, they might say no. All right, so as you're talking, what you do is a slip shuffle. All right, so you take these 2 cards like this, top and bottom cards, pull everything up, and then say, look, after I shuffle like this, you're just going to say stop anytime you get a certain feeling. All right, and so they do, and again do another slip shuffle, this time just taking the top card like this and shuffling off, so they say stop anytime. And once they do, put these packets down. Now what you have is your one of the spades, and then your 6. Now this spade is the next one that comes after the one they cut to, so mathematically it'll always work. This is 16, so this will be 16 cards. It works every time. So I'll run through that one more time. So what you're doing is you're forcing the top and the bottom cards, alright? So the 6 and the next card in the sequence of the spades, alright? So what you do is you say you're going to make a prediction and you're just going to say stop as I shuffle the cards like this. So at first you just do a slip shuffle. So you just slip those top and bottom cards off, your forced cards, and then shuffle off normally as you're talking. Say anytime you get the feeling, just say stop. So again, you can do a slip shuffle. You can take a block this time with your thumb, just keeping that top card with your fingers like this as you say stop. All right, so say stop anytime, and they say stop right here. So you have that card maintained, plus that card maintained, which are the force cards. All right, so you say, look, you could have said stop anywhere, but you just got a certain feeling, all right? You just felt it was right. And then you take these top cards off, turn them face up. Let's see, we have a 6 and a 10. That makes 16. What if I told you that you predicted exactly how many cards Peter would cut off? And so Peter takes his cards and he counts them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now what he's done is he's put the force card, the King of Diamonds, on the bottom of the packet, which is another force card. Now this is a really strong moment because it seems really impossible, right? How did he know exactly how many cards he would cut off by just saying stop during a shuffle? I mean, that's crazy. So really let this sink in and simmer before we move on to the next phase, alright? So when you feel the time is right, say, look, what if I told you I knew exactly which cards you would stop at, alright? We have a 6 and a spade. That makes the 6 of spades, and you take these and turn them face down on top of the deck. So over here, under the box, in this envelope that's been sitting here the whole time, I have one card inside, which is the 6 of spades. Which is another really strong moment, right? So let this again simmer and let this really soak that in with the impossibility of what just happened, right? So when you feel the time is right, you punch him again in the nuts with this one. So Peter, you could have cut off any amount of cards that you wanted to, but what if I told you I knew exactly which card you would cut to? So have him turn his up and take the King of Diamonds off the bottom. Put those there, the King of Diamonds. On the back of the 6 of spades, I wrote down one card, which is the King of Diamonds, your card. Alright, so as always, I hope you learned something new and hope you liked this video, and thanks for watching. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.